So I wanted to talk to you guys about today something really awesome that I found, like a hidden poem I found in the Bible. And if you read in Genesis, 29, 31 through 35, and then Genesis 31 through 24, and it talks about Jacob's children. So if you read that whole verse, and it names all the kids that he had except for Benjamin, which says that a few pages later in Genesis. But if you just take that verse of Jacob's children, and I just randomly had this urge to all of a sudden write their names in chronological order, the order that they were born. And then I took the meaning of their names, or like the statements used when they were born, like what good fortune or how happy am I? And I listed their names in chronological order, and then I took the meaning of their name or the statement used, like I said, and it ends up turning out to be this perfect little poem. And you even get a title for it and everything. And it's like it was written directly by God because it's coming straight from the Bible. All you got to do is just plug in the meaning of their names and list them in chronological order, and you get this perfectly constructed poem. And it's so precise and good. It's just as if someone wrote this poem, and it makes perfect sense from the title to the very ending of it, this tiny little poem, and it just seems too perfect to be by some sort of coincidence or something like that. And then I'm going to show you this poem right now. And again, I also want to point out that, like I mentioned, that Benjamin isn't mentioned in this verse until, a few pages later. So I'm just going to give you the poem as it is in this verse. But if you do want to add Benjamin in the meaning of his name, I'll leave that to you. And then the poem still works, and it's still a great poem. I'll give you the meaning of his name at the end of the video as well, and you can just plug that in yourself. It's so perfect that you even get like a title for it, because Reuben, the firstborn, it says in the notations that Reuben sounds like Hebrew for he has seen my misery. And then it goes on to say right after that, the name means see a son. And you see, so you almost get two meanings for that name. It gives you like this long phrase, he has seen my misery. And then that's the first child. So you can use that as the title, and then you can use what the name means, what says, see a son. So you're even getting like a title for the poem. It works so perfect that anyone who reads this, you got to think that even if you're not religious, that it seems that that's kind of that would be a really random coincidence that you just happen to get this perfect little poem out of it. And it's almost like it was written directly by God. I mean, because it came straight out of the Bible. It's like God wrote this poem for everyone, a hidden little poem right here in the Bible. And you just had to plug it in to see it.